It's Friday. You know I'm getting down on Friday. On yesterday's show, Perful said I can never go back to regular espresso after drinking some crypto espresso. It makes sense. The amount of caffeine in one shot of crypto espresso can give an elephant the jitters. That's right, I'm your host Andrew, and this is Crypto Espresso, your teeny tiny daily shot of caffeinated crypto headlines. With the amount of news we have today, I don't think the aforementioned elephant will be sleeping for at least a few days. First up, Queen Elizabeth II has died at the age of 96, ending a 70-year reign. As with any tragic event, there will always be scumbags who try to profit from it, and some in the crypto industry certainly fit that bill. Dozens of Queen-themed altcoins have now emerged since the Queen's passing, with names like Queen Elizabeth Inu, RIP Queen Elizabeth, and Spirit for Queen Elizabeth II. One critic warned that it's a bad look for crypto, especially considering that the UK is about to enter a prolonged period of national mourning. But thankfully, some in the industry are showing a bit of respect and restraint. An NFT collection that has been generating new portraits of the Queen every day since July has announced that it's closing down. Fears that the merge will spark huge sell-offs of Ether are unfounded. At least that's according to the co-founder of Bankless. A large amount of ETH's circulating supply is currently locked up in the deposit contract, which first opened back in December of 2020. Latest figures suggest 13.6 million ETH is staked right now, and questions have been raised about whether there's a danger that this could all be unlocked at once. But speaking to the CoinMarketRecap podcast, David Hoffman stressed this will be a gradual process, and even if everyone was to try and unstake at once, it would take 2 to 3 months before their funds were returned. Hoffman also argued that it's unlikely many stakers will want to sell anyway, calling them Ether permables. As the switch to a proof-of-stake blockchain approaches, ETH investors are being told that no news is good news. Software engineer Chris Anatalio told our podcast, all of the changes to the actual network should not really affect everyday holders of ETH. A number of exchanges have confirmed that they will temporarily suspend deposits and withdrawals while the upgrade takes place. However, transfers will resume as soon as the network is proven to be stable. Anyone staking on centralized exchanges shouldn't need to take action either, as the likes of Coinbase will handle all of the technical details on your behalf. But if you run your own node, Anatalio says updates will be needed to ensure you're receiving your staking rewards. Cryptocurrency stolen by a North Korean hacking group has been seized for the first time ever. Chainalysis says more than $30 million taken in March's Ronin bridge hack has been recovered. While this is an encouraging sign, more than $600 million in total was stolen from the blockchain, which powers the Axie Infinity game. Chainalysis explained that advanced tracing techniques were used to follow stolen funds to cash out points and liaise with law enforcement and industry players to quickly freeze funds. According to the company, the seizures prove it is becoming more difficult for bad actors to successfully cash out their ill-gotten gains. But there is still work to be done. And finally, the US should consider eliminating Bitcoin mining unless steps can be taken to make it more environmentally friendly, at least according to a White House report. Figures in the report suggest that global electricity usage for cryptocurrencies stands at 0.4% to 0.9%, but America is home to about a third of global crypto asset operations, meaning 0.9% to 1.7% of all US electricity usage has been linked to mining. This range of electricity usage is similar to all home computers or all residential lighting in the US, the report adds. More electricity means more generation, which means more burning of fossil fuels, which means more climate change. Authors warn that climate change could cause heat waves, wildfires, extreme weather, and damage to crops, ultimately leading to deaths. Estimates suggest that climate disasters cost the US $145 billion in 2021 alone. But me, I'm not worried about global warming at all. The old CMC recording studio has an air conditioner in the window. I'm sure we'll be fine. Speaking of simple solutions that fix complex global catastrophes, it's easy to like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and click on that little bell icon to get buzzed whenever a new Crypto Espresso video goes live. Do you like these slightly longer episodes, or are they just the worst? What about your thoughts on Kevin Costner's 1995 film Waterworld? That just popped into my head for some reason. Anyway, let us know in those comments below because I read them and I shout out my favorite comments in the next episode. Finally, want to know more about the wild world of crypto? Ask Alex in the description below for more info on our headlines or crypto in general. Alex is also a great resource for all things Web3 and the metaverse, but not Kevin Costner movies. And that does it for today's episode and the week. Again, I've been your host, Andrew. These have been your headlines, and ladies and gentlemen, the weekend. See you Monday.